No one tells you when it starts. There is no warning sign, no dramatic breakdown. One day, you simply sit at your desk, open your laptop, and realize something is wrong. You're staring at the screen, but nothing is moving inside your mind. No urgency, no clarity, no momentum, just noise and an urge to check your phone. You tell yourself you'll start in a minute. You open one app, then another. You look up again, and somehow time has slipped away. You blame yourself. You assume you've become lazy, undisciplined, weak. But what if that's not true? What if your brain isn't broken at all, but quietly reshaped by a world that survives on your distraction? Today, we are not here to motivate you. We are here to understand you, because in the age of infinite content, the ability to focus has become rare, and whatever is rare becomes powerful. Be honest with yourself for a moment. How many times have you checked your phone in the last hour? Not because someone urgently needed you, not because something critical happened, but because your hand moved before your mind did. That impulse is not random, it's trained. You sit down to work, to respond to emails, to finish a report, to complete a task you've been postponing all week, and within moments your attention fractures. A notification pulls you away. A quick scroll turns into several minutes. When you finally look back at your screen, 30 or 40 minutes are gone. Your mind feels heavy, foggy, fragmented, like a browser with too many tabs open, all competing for control. We casually call this brain fog, but this isn't harmless. This is what happens when the human mind is trapped inside an algorithmic loop. This is the story of Arjun. Arjun works in a private corporate company, a regular office role, mid-level position, performance targets, deadlines, meetings stacked on meetings, emails that never stop coming, the kind of job millions of people wake up to every day. In 2024, Arjun was considered dependable, focused, someone managers could rely on. He delivered on time, he thought clearly, he stayed present. By 2025, something had changed. He struggled to read documents without rereading the same lines repeatedly. Writing reports took far longer than before. He attended meetings physically but mentally drifted in and out. Silence made him uncomfortable. His legs shook unconsciously. His eyes burned from constant screen exposure. His phone was always within reach, not because he enjoyed it, but because his brain expected it. Short videos during breaks, scrolling between tasks, endless feeds before sleep, telling himself it was just to unwind. In reality, his mind was never resting and never focusing. The breaking point came when he missed an important deadline, not a small mistake, a visible one, the kind that makes leadership quietly reconsider your future. His manager didn't shout. He simply said, "Arjun, you're here, but you're not really present." That sentence followed him home. That night, Arjun realized something difficult to accept. He wasn't failing because he lacked intelligence. He wasn't failing because he lacked ambition. He was failing because he had lost the ability to stay with one thought long enough to finish it. Depth felt uncomfortable. Slowness felt unbearable. Even a few minutes of uninterrupted work felt mentally heavy. This is the moment where most people stop questioning themselves. They adopt distraction as a personality, normalize mental chaos, and blame it on the times we're living in. They quietly accept this state as normal and lower their expectations of what they're capable of. Arjun didn't. The choice was simple, not easy. Remain lost in the infinite scroll, or rebuild his mind from the ground up. To rebuild anything, you first need to understand the damage. The modern brain isn't exhausted from hard work. It's exhausted from constant switching. Every notification, every vibration, every glance at the phone forces the brain to jump context. Psychologists call this context switching, and it comes with a cost most people never notice. After an interruption, the brain doesn't instantly return to deep focus. It takes time, often many minutes, to fully re-engage. So when you believe you're multitasking, you're not. You're fragmenting attention into pieces too small to be effective. The result is constant low-level anxiety. You feel busy all day, yet strangely unproductive. Your nervous system never fully relaxes, and your mind never fully commits. This creates a state of overstimulation. Dopamine is often misunderstood. It isn't pleasure, it's anticipation, the signal that says something interesting might happen next. Short-form content exploits this perfectly. Every swipe promises novelty. Every scroll hints at reward. Over time, the brain begins to expect stimulation constantly. When that happens, slower rewards lose their impact. Reading feels boring. Thinking feels effortful. Deep work feels uncomfortable. Not because the tasks are difficult, but because the brain has been trained to expect faster stimulation. This is why boredom feels intolerable today. This is why silence feels awkward. Not because you're weak, because your brain has been overstimulated for too long. Arjun understood he couldn't fix this by trying harder. You can't rely only on willpower. You can design your environment. So instead of forcing discipline, he changed the structure around his behavior. This process is often called dopamine rebaselining, bringing stimulation back to a level the brain can handle. He didn't start with extremes. He started with boundaries. Instead of quitting scrolling completely, Arjun limited it intentionally. 15 minutes twice a day at a fixed time daily. No scrolling randomly during work hours. No random checks between tasks. No endless feeds before sleep. This wasn't discipline, this was environmental design. He also made small adjustments that reinforced focus. During working hours, he switched his phone to grayscale. Without color, apps that pulled his attention lost their pull. The screen became dull, uninteresting. Outside work hours, color returned. This separation helped his brain associate work time with depth, not stimulation. He changed his mornings too. For the first 30 to 60 minutes after waking, no email, no social apps, no news. The brain is highly suggestible in the morning. Whatever enters first shapes the day. Instead of noise, he chose silence. Arjun also created a simple ritual. Same workspace, same time window, same background sound. Over time, his brain learned the pattern. When this environment appeared, it was time to focus. Not because he felt motivated, but because his brain recognized the signal. This is conditioning, and it works quietly, without effort. Arjun also realized something deeper. Success had been redefined without his permission. Old wiring told him success meant instant replies, constant availability, and always being connected. New wiring showed him something else. Success meant finishing one meaningful task without escape. Success meant controlling his attention instead of giving it away. Success meant being mentally present in his own life. In a world designed to distract you, focus becomes leverage. So here is today's lab report. Dopamine itself is not the problem. Constant, uncontrolled stimulation is. Distraction isn't solved with motivation. It's solved with structure. Boredom isn't emptiness. It's unused mental capacity waiting to be reclaimed. Your attention is one of the most valuable resources you own, and every unnecessary scroll quietly takes a piece of it. If your focus feels damaged, you are not alone, and you are not beyond repair. Awareness is the first rebuild. Tell us in the comments, which app consumes the most of your attention right now and why? Architects don't scroll, they build. This is the Rewire Tales. And this was your blueprint.